Hello?
This is 911. Do you have an emergency?
I just ran away from home.
Parents are supposed to love and protect their children, but wait till you learn about the parents who tortured and kept their own children prisoners. The home of the Turpin family was referred to as the House of Horrors, and despite how dramatic this sounds, this family deserved this moniker, or perhaps even worse. David and Louise Turpin had 13 children, but rather than allow these children to grow and live like other kids, they kept them prisoners, where they were hardly fed, regularly beaten, and even chained to their beds. But did the parents have any reason for this? And just how long did the kids endure before they escaped? In this video, we will take a look at the House of Horrors, the Turpin family, and how a 17-year-old daughter escaped the house. To the outside world, David and Louise Turpin were considered normal people, even though their neighbors noticed very odd things about them. In fact, Louise's sister would say during the trial that she never believed her sister could do something like this, considering how normal she had been over the years. The pair had a huge family, 13 children, but rather than take care of them just like every other parent, David and Louise did the exact opposite, torture these children under the harshest conditions. The Turpins' neighbors said they hardly saw the children outside, and when they did, they looked as pale as ghosts. This was probably due to the fact that the children were highly malnourished, as their parents fed them only once a day, and if they also tried to steal food from their parents, they would be beaten until they bled. But it was even worse. These children had no understanding of how the world worked. By the time they were released from their parents, they didn't know about the police or what medicine was. It was also discovered that the parents didn't even allow the children to use the bathroom, so they had to defecate around the room. Using the bathroom was a privilege that only came once a year, and perhaps was the only time they could wash themselves up. The children protested on rare occasions, but this only caused David and Louise to chain the protesting child to the bed. When the other children see the physical and psychological effects of the chains, the fear prevented them from voicing their concerns. However, in 2018, Jordan Turpin, one of the 13 children, will finally make the decision to break free from her parents. Jordan, who was 17 at the time, said most of her siblings cried endlessly at night, asking her to call somebody. After several nights of closely monitoring her parents, Jordan jumped out of a window, attracting neighbors who immediately called 911. While this marked the end of the disturbing imprisonment of these children, it was the start of a difficult recovery journey for all 13 children. Not only would they learn to live without the only parents they ever knew, the mental torture they suffered would forever remain a core part of their lives. As for David and Louise Turpin, they were both sentenced to life in prison with a possibility of parole after 25 years. But despite the outcome of the legal proceedings, there was still more to learn about the mother of the family, Louise Turpin. Louise came from a troubled family, and during her trial, her sister revealed that their mother, Phyllis, sold them to a pedophile who abused them from time to time. But regardless of the abuse that Louise suffered, her sister Teresa Robinette said she always considered Louise as a good girl. This was because she didn't smoke, drink, or do drugs, and every time she asked to speak with the children, Louise lied that they had something important to do. But Louise's other sister, Elizabeth Flores, had something entirely different to say. Elizabeth, in her book Sisters of Secrets, explained that Louise regularly gambled, drank, and even dabbled into snakes and witchcraft at some point. Despite these allegations, Elizabeth admitted that she never believed Louise would do that to her own children. Unfortunately, things haven't been also particularly easy for the Turpin children. After being sent to different foster homes, one of the children was again involved in a case of abuse perpetrated by a foster family. Even though the Deputy District Attorney of the Riverside County has made assurances that the children are doing fine, an investigation in 2021 revealed that most of the Turpin children are homeless today, with most of them having no access to the thousands of dollars donated to them. Fortunately, Jordan Turpin, on the other hand, the daughter responsible for the escape, has gained a massive following on TikTok, where she regularly shares videos of herself dancing. Do you think these children will be able to live a normal life again, or would they never heal from this? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Thanks for watching.